Hello YouTube, how's everyone doing? It's Professional here. So today I have a video reacting to the new GTA Online update, and I wasn't expecting this today. If anything, I was expecting this on Thursday, because usually Thursdays are the day that the Rockstar Newswire gets updated. And I'm gonna say the reason that it took me a few hours to make this video, instead of just posting this right away when it came out, is because I was kind of pissed off and I was kind of in a bad mood earlier. And the thing is, though, is I don't know how to feel about this because, like, half of me, I'm happy, and I think this update is good. I think this update looks cool. You know, I'm nothing bad at the update. But another part of me is also pissed. And you're probably wondering to yourself, why are you pissed if this update is good? The reason that I'm pissed is because I was hoping for some kind of information on another Red Dead Online update also. And I know I'm going to have a bunch of people that are going to attack me, and they're going to say that, oh, GTA Online is the better game, or they're going to say you're hating on GTA. No. I don't want GTA Online to discontinue updates. It's never what I said. But what I'm just pissed about personally is I don't feel that both games have been treated the same way. I feel that GTA Online has gotten all the attention, gotten these massive updates, and Red Dead Online has gotten barely anything. And in this case, Red Dead Online has actually gotten nothing. They have gotten nothing now. Red Dead Online has gotten a few new Call to Arms maps and discounts that are going to go on for weeks. And an event. That's it. There is no DLC whatsoever on Red Dead Online. Even, months before, when Rockstar was announcing the GTA trilogy, they announced a new business that was coming out this December. But they never announced the next Red Dead Online DLC. No information for it. So I'll give Rockstar the benefit of the doubt at least until tomorrow. Maybe they'll reveal a Red Dead update tomorrow on Thursday. But I'm not expecting much. So while I'm not hating on the GTA update, I'm just personally pissed that Red Dead Online has gotten screwed so badly, and a lot of Red Dead players are pissed. And so the people that are the reason I'm directing this in this video is because a lot of GTA players, people that just play GTA Online, they don't understand why there's a lot of Red Dead comments in in the GTA Online update trailers. They don't understand why a lot of Red Dead players are comparing GTA Online to Red Dead Online. They don't understand why a lot of Red Dead players are getting pissed off. If you want to know why Red Dead players are getting pissed off, just look at the last 2 years of updates on Red Dead Online. I'm not going to go into it because that would take me like 20 minutes of explaining, but just look at the last two years of updates to sum it up. They haven't been good. They've been barely anything, while GTA Online has gotten all the attention, and now the same thing has happened again. So while Red Dead players aren't comparing GTA Online and Red Dead Online in terms of gameplay, they're comparing it in content. And when GTA Online gets these massive updates and Red Dead Online gets barely anything, people have a right to be pissed off in that case. So that's just what personally annoys me. I think the update looks fine. I think it looks good. But I'm just unhappy that Red Dead Online is being treated like garbage. Because Red Dead Online would be a lot more successful, and they would make Rockstar money if they actually put effort into it. But anyways, enough of me talking about that subject here. I'm going to be responding to this this trailer here. Going to be reading through this, letting you guys know what I think down below. And if I don't have the trailer up on the screen right now, it means it got a copyright claim. So let's see. And Lamar is also in this, so let's read through this. Introducing the Contract, a new GTA Online story featuring Franklin, Clinton, and friends. Get ready for new adventures with Dr. Dre, that's a real-life artist, plus new music, and much more coming December 15. In the years since he and his accomplices knocked over the Union Depository, renowned Los Santos hustler Franklin Clinton has been making moves on his own. So this is, more proof that GTA Online takes place after the story. When GTA Online first started, it took place before the story, but since at least gun running, it has moved past the main story. So when people tell you GTA Online is set before the main story, just look at this. In the years since he and his accomplices knocked over the Union Depository. So this is, after that. So this is years after the story in GTA 5. And so we have Franklin, we have Lamar, I don't know who she is, and we have Chop right here. Welcome to F. Clinton and Partner, a new celebrity solutions agency catering to the Vinewood elite in need of solutions to high society problems. Okay, so the thing about this is, I don't know how they're going to make this different than the nightclub DLC, because even though this isn't like a nightclub, a huge chunk of the nightclub DLC was the missions where you had to help celebrities, and they were kind of generic missions. You pick up the celebrity, you drive them here, you get a package for the celebrity, something like that. And so I wonder how they're going to make this different than that, because it looks like they're going to be helping, when they say Vinewood Elite, that's pretty much celebrity. That's basically, a parody of Rockstar saying Hollywood Elite, because Vinewood is based on Hollywood. Franklin needs two things: a reliable partner and a big ticket high-profile client. With your longtime LS contact and newly aspiring cannabis and entrepreneur Lamar Davis making the connections, you can be the partner that helps Franklin take the business to the next level. So Lamar looks like he's running a weed dispensary. Here we got a picture of Dr. Dre. I don't know who this guy is. Let me know if he's a real life artist too. But this is Dr. Dre right here on the left. Meanwhile, on the other side of the city, DJ Pooh has been reaching out to Franklin about an exciting potential client, his close friend Dr. Dre. So that might be him. That might be the DJ here. Lost in the shuffle on his way to Cayo Perico last year, it turns out Dr. Dre's phone isn't just missing, it's in the wrong hands. Not only that, but the phone also contains the hottest properties setting new unreleased music from Dr. Dre himself. This could be the big break your agency needs, or this could be the big copyright claim that your YouTube channel needs. But yeah, that's Dr. Dre appeared in a cutscene last year in the Cayo Perico heist. He appears really quickly in the he appears in the hangar. He doesn't end up getting on the plane. And so looks like you're going to be unlocking Dr. Dre songs with this, but the thing is, the copyright claim, so no YouTubers can be able to play that, unfortunately. Get ready for a wild and hilarious ride through Los Angeles from the mean streets of Franklin's old neighborhood to the hottest parties in the city, from the Baccarat mansions to the offices of the FIB and everywhere in between. As you join Franklin, expert hacker Imani, that's probably the, yeah, this is probably Imani here. Expert hacker Imani chopped the dog and crew to secure Dr. Dre's precious tracks and return them to their rightful owner. So you gotta be saving Dr. Dre's music. Now this is what people are talking about. Compact EMP launcher. How effective is this thing gonna be? Is this something that explodes like on impact? Or is this something that like that will like create like a blast, and anything caught in the blast will get EMP'd? Because if it's like a blast effect, this actually could be a good counter to the Oppressor Mark II, because you knock those idiots off of it that are constantly shooting at you. You hit them with this, and their Oppressor Mark II engines just die and they crash. That'd be kind of funny. So here we got a new car, the Inus Jubilee, and this is Franklin's property, the agency. Trying to figure out where this is exactly in, let me see if I can zoom in right here. Okay, this is Franklin's property. This looks to me, it's a little hard to make out, but it looks like this is somewhere in the middle of the city. It looks like it's closer to the coast, because on the left side you see the skyscrapers here. So the coast would be on the left side here, but a little bit hard to figure out what building it is. I haven't played GT Online in a few months, so it's, I'll have to try to figure out which building this is in. Stay tuned to the Rockstar Newswire in the coming days for more info on the contract. Arriving December 15 to GT Online, including details of an eclectic new radio station from some very special guest hosts. Yeah, more copyright claims, yay. Huge first-of-their-kind updates to existing radio stations, including a ton of new and unreleased exclusive tracks from Dr. Dre and heavy-hitting lineup of artists, plus additional opportunities for agency work, including choice hits for players willing to get their hands dirty, plus new weapons, vehicles, and much more. So this is the new business that they're talking about, and what it seems like to me is it seems like it's probably going to generate you some passive income. It's probably going to be like the arcade, and it's probably going to be where you go to Franklin, you start up a series of missions. It might actually be just like the contracts that you did with the Tuners update, where Dr. Dre might have a specific problem, and you do like smaller missions and leading up to that big problem, and at the end you deal with that big problem. So kind of like the contracts, I had those smaller missions, and then you had the final mission at the end, and then you get like a, what was it, like $100,000 payout at the end. Well, it depends on the mission that you did. But that's pretty much, what I think it's going to be like. And here, look at this. This is the stun gun. This is a gun that has existed since the day one in 2013, but it was never online. And so this, people are going to mess with this. People are going to shock their friends, their tase people. I can imagine people using this a lot. The armory. So this looks like the new property. This almost looks like an underground setting from what we're seeing right here, but I wonder what we're going to be able to do here specifically. And here we got the new car, the Do Botch Champion. So, I'll tell you though, what I care about the most in this DLC isn't even the new business. I want to see Franklin. That's what I want to see in this new DLC. I want to see Franklin. I want to see what Franklin's been up to, how successful he's been doing how he runs things and stuff like that. And I hope that, my worst nightmare for this DLC. Do you know what I'm scared about happening? Is I'm scared that literally you see Franklin in like one cutscene. Like you come in, you buy the new business or you buy the new property, even though it's technically Franklin's property. You see him in just one cutscene, and then that's it. You don't see him anymore. I really hope that's not the case. Because that would really suck, and that would be really disappointing. You look at what happened in Red Dead Online with Guido Martelli. Rockstar made it seem like he was going to be this main gangster that was going to be giving you all this information and stuff like that. He disappears in one cutscene, and then you never see him again. Even during all the missions. He does narrate in some missions, but you don't see him ever again. And so, hopefully it doesn't happen here. Because I could totally imagine that Franklin's not the guy that calls you. I hope Franklin is the guy that calls you. So, I think a lot of people are happy about that, at least. Even a lot of the people that hate GTA Online, and just like the single player, I think that they will play this too, just to see what Franklin's story is after the main story. Because when you think about it, this is kind of a story DLC, when you think about it. It is in a way, even though it's online, so it's a little weird. But, it's cool. I think it's I think it is an interesting DLC. But last thing I'll say, this DLC it doesn't seem like a massive DLC. This isn't like Cayo Perico scale, but this isn't a small DLC either. This is pretty much a medium-sized DLC. This seems to me like the size of the Tuners update, or maybe even a little bit bigger. That's what it pretty much seems like to me. You got new weapons, you got a new property. You got new missions. You probably have new abilities in this armory. So while it doesn't look like a massive DLC, it's not small like I said either. So looks like to me like a medium-sized DLC. But again, also, and I don't want to bring this up again, but you get this DLC, which is just massive compared to what Red Dead Online gets. Red Dead Online got the Tuners, GTA Online got the Tuners DLC, and Red Dead Online, what did Red Dead Online really get? Red Dead Online barely got anything back then. Red Dead Online had gotten blood money, which is just, that's not a comparison to Tuners. And so people were, hoping that we at least get some kind of Red Dead Online DLC in December, but unfortunately it doesn't look like we're going to be getting it. So that's pretty much my thoughts on this, guys. Let me know what you think down below. And also, for the people that are wondering, because I've seen a lot of comments of people saying, when are you going to make your rant professional on Red Dead Online? I will make a rant, I will talk about it, but I will give Rockstar the benefit of the doubt until tomorrow. Because tomorrow is Thursday. They usually don't drop information like this on Wednesdays. I'm expecting that there will be some news about the next Red Dead update tomorrow on Thursday. If there's no news tomorrow on the next Red Dead update, then yes, I'm going to make a big rant on that. Because this is just, and I didn't even really want to talk about Red Dead Online much in this because this topic is GTA Online, but I thought I would bring it up. And I thought I'd bring it up because there's a lot of GTA Online players that don't understand exactly what's going on in the Red Dead community, and they don't understand why a lot of Red Dead players are getting pissed off at GTA Online. They're not specifically hating on GTA Online, but they're just pissed that Red Dead Online isn't treated fairly. So that was basically that. So thank you guys for watching. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think down below. Let me know if you agree with me, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone.